Hello, my name is McKenna Olson, and the career that I studied was becoming a mediator. Now, for those of you who don't know what a mediator is, somebody who deals with negotiations within families going through divorces or separation agreements. They can be in the real estate agency, businesses. It's just a person who's able to take both sides of a problem or a situation and kind of negotiate through it and make things a little bit more peaceful. The one that I specifically studied was becoming a mediator for families who are separating or who will be going through a divorce. And this is something that I've had some experience with just because when my parents are going through their divorces, they usually had a mediator. When I was doing the research to find out what you needed, it was pretty basic. You didn't have to have a bachelor's degree or a master's or anything too fancy. It just dealt with training. So the first requirement, there's an order in which you need to do these things, is that you need 40 hours of basic mediation courses. So that's just an overall basic courses that you could find through a college, university, or through a different program. And those first 40 hours need to be completed within a 5-year period. So that's not too hard to accomplish. 30% of those courses that you will be taking have to deal with the role playing and practice simulations of what you would really have to do if you had this career. The second set is 40 more hours with a specialized topic for training. So you start with the basics and then you go down to a little bit more specific. So for me, I would pick child custody or something to deal with separation and divorces. Other people could pick real estate, business, or just negotiations. So there's a lot of different specialized areas. The next step is that you need 20 hours of mentored mediation. So somebody will be coming with you while you do these hours and watching how you do things, giving you tips. Just as it says, they're going to be mentoring you. The last step is that you need 20 more additional hours by yourself doing mediation. So they start off from, having a lot of help and assistance and going from basic courses down to more specific courses to having you watch how somebody else does it and kind of learn through them, and then you're on your own. So those are all the steps that I found. The last little part of it is that all of your training needs to be done through an accredited college. So that's the only real requirement. You have to make sure it's a real college university that's offering these courses. And then, the last information that I found was their salary. Their salary kind of has a wide range. I found from either $35,000 a year to about $75,000. And most of that deals with which specialization you choose. And the second part I feel would be if you do have other background education, such as your bachelor's or a master's degree, your pay would normally increase. So that's what being a mediator is in the steps. It's fairly easy, a little bit time consuming with all of the hours that are required, but it kind of beats having to go to school for 4 years. You can get a job just off of doing training. So just to recap, your first step is 40 hours, and your second one is another 40 hours of a specialized course. Then you need 20 hours of mentored mediation, and then 20 hours by yourself. And that's it. And you have your license and you can go and do your thing. So that's it. Thanks.